Sentencing youth to potentially lifelong imprisonment is virtually non-existent anywhere else in the world. Despite evidence that adolescent brain development should mitigate the culpability of youth, all states allow juveniles to be sentenced to life imprisonment. So in this video, we are going to tell you about teens in court re-acceding to life sentences. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 5. Seandell Jackson. Seandell Jackson spat a string of obscenities at Milwaukee County Circuit Judge Rebecca Dallett as 3 deputies and Milwaukee Police Detective James Hutchinson dragged Jackson to the floor of her courtroom. As authorities struggled to subdue Jackson, members of his family stood in the back of the courtroom and taunted Potter's family. Jackson shot Potter in the chest in July as Potter walked to his River West apartment in the 2500 block of N. Dustman Street. Jackson and an accomplice, Derek J. Thomas, were attempting to rob Potter. Potter had no money. Dallett, her voice raspy from the fumes of the pepper spray, also sentenced Jackson to 5 years in prison for attempted robbery. No one was seriously injured in the courtroom melee, though Hutchinson, the chief detective in Jackson's case, was hit in the eyes by the pepper spray. Jackson was sentenced in the morning. Hutchinson was back in Dallett's court for Thomas' sentencing in the afternoon. Number 4. Jennifer Me. A Florida woman who became famous for her uncontrollable hiccuping was found guilty of first-degree murder Friday night and will serve life in prison without parole. A Pinellas County jury deliberated for 4 hours before delivering the verdict against 22-year-old Jennifer Me. Me wept in the Clearwater courtroom as the verdict was read. Minutes later, Judge Nancy Motley explained that the only possible sentence per the charge was life in prison without the possibility of parole. The verdict and 5-day trial was a sad end to a chapter in Me's short and sad life. Her attorney said she suffered from schizophrenia and Tourette's syndrome, and a court psychiatrist said Me's intelligence was low normal. Number 3. Raceland Martin. A Cumberland County teen who took the life of his grandfather with a hatchet 2 years ago could one day be freed from prison. Raceland Martin, Jennifer Me. Jennifer Me, 17, pleaded guilty to first degree for the August 8, 2016 passing of 63-year-old Joseph Emmett Nolte. Superior Court Judge James Ammons sentenced him to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years. Ammons had the option of allowing the opportunity for parole instead of handling down the mandatory life without parole sentence for first degree because Martin was a juvenile when the crime happened. Nolte was hit 31 times with a hatchet, including 15 wounds to his head, according to authorities. His son, Joseph Ezekiel Nolte, found him covered in blood in bed after hearing him cry out. Number 2. Keyshawn Mann. One of the youngest people convicted of murder in Grand Rapids is less than 6 months away from being a free man. Keyshawn Mann was 13 in 2010 when he killed his mother's boyfriend in a Kentwood home. Mann has been in custody at the Muskegon River Youth Home after admitting to shooting Jermel Stokes in the head following domestic violence allegations on June 11, 2010. Mann was at a status hearing Tuesday in Grand Rapids to determine his ability to be released back into society. Mann agreed to a plea agreement in 2010. He is eligible to be released on his 21st birthday, which is in December. If Mann had been convicted of the original open murder charge, he could have faced up to life in prison. Number 1. Dante Wright. On April 11, 2021, Dante Wright, a 20-year-old black man, was fatally shot by police officer Kimberly Potter during a traffic stop and attempted arrest for an outstanding warrant in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, United States. After a brief struggle with officers, Potter shot Wright in the chest once at close range. He then drove off a short distance, but his vehicle collided with another and hit a concrete barrier. The shooting sparked protests in Brooklyn Center and renewed ongoing demonstrations against police shootings in the Minneapolis-St. Paul metropolitan area, leading to citywide and regional curfews. Potter was convicted of first-degree manslaughter and second-degree manslaughter on December 23, 2021, at a jury trial in Hennepin County. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.